Request backup!
What's up? Good afternoon to everyone watching around the world. This is Request Backup. My name is Leo, your host. As always, it's the 4th episode of the show, and I can't believe we've been doing this for a month now. Saying what's up, and good afternoon to Herandiel and to Errol Yera over Facebook, and as well the folks watching over on the EGG Network page. Saying what's up to EJ Dalog and to a few others from all around the world. Gaudisho, there you go. I think we have audiences from Malaysia, Singapore, the Philippines. So, guys, this is going to be a Taglish show. So, we will do our best so that everyone understands. But today's guests, gotta say, bigatin to. Kasi, again, we're ramping up to the MPL Season 8 playoffs. And we wanted to really give you guys the best of the best. So, without further ado, pakilala natin ang pinakauna nating guest. Let's all welcome, of course, none other than our MPL Philippines Season 1 champion, ang kinikilan nating Mage Dad, si Yuji. Yuji, kumusta, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? Kumusta tayo? Thank you for having me here.
Pinagkakabalan natin yung araw na to, Yuji. Kumain ka na ba?
Tatapos lang. Tapos nagpapatak lang.
Ano ulam?
Inihaw na bangus.
Alright. Masarap, masarap. Sige, after no show pa lang ako kakain eh. Pero, sige, pakilala natin ang ating next na guest. And I don't know how this man did it, pero sobrang love niya ang request backup na pinaglaanan niya talaga ng oras to. He's competing in the playoff this weekend, and he's a good friend of mine, my brother. So welcome. Next Play Evos is analyst, Midnight.
What's up, guys? Actually, naka-scrim kami ngayon. Nanonood pa ako. And yeah, ano lang talaga, bigay oras din syempre para din makapag-update sa mga nanonood sa request backup.
I appreciate it, alright? And I hope your scrims have good results. Alam mo naman na hindi sa panalo o sa talo yan eh. Nasa performance. So, I hope the boys are having a good time. And mamaya, sige, focus ka muna dito because we're so glad to have you. Real quick, I think this is the first time we've ever had both of you in the same show.
Mm-hmm.
Ako lang yata yung walang kulay yung buhok also. Also kasi wala naman akong buhok. So, real quick, shoutout sa ating mga viewers, no? Si Harold, si Cardo, si Gentleman Gaming, tsaka si Brigida. Brigida's here. Oy, mga idols. Okay? Tinimingan natin si Brigida last week, pero ngayon, syempre, playoffs time, we need to get the pros in. So, first up, kumustahan muna. Yuji, ano ibig sabihin ng pagbabatak? Nag-stream ka na ba today?
Kanina umaga.
Kumusta naman?
Okay naman. Ginagamit yung bagong skin ni Valir.
Ano all?
Legend. Apakaangas eh.
Sana all. Wait lang, nabanggit mo na si Valir. May chance pa ba si Valir na lumabas ulit niya sa playoffs? May lugar ba siya?
Ang daming mas magandang sa kanya eh. Position 4 na heroes. And hindi mo rin siya pwedeng i-position sa god lane. So, parang ang liit talaga. Sobra.
Wait lang, yung mukha ni Midnight parang nag-iisip eh. Parang...
Hindi, kasi kami lang nag-valir nung MBL, MLBB. Kami lang yung may valir pick. So, malay nyo, di ba? Malay nyo. Pero ingat, tama si Yuji na ang daming support tsaka ang daming gold lane. Kung saan mo man siya ilalagay, maraming hero na mas okay sa ginagawa niya compared sa kanya.
Tama nga naman. Okay. Wala lang. Ako lang siguro naghahanap ng off meta pick. Mamaya guys, pag-usapan natin yung metagame ng playoffs and potentially anong mga pwedeng lumabas. Pero sige, for now, simulan natin. Lapagan agad natin ng mainit na tanong. And you guys at home in chat can answer this question as well. Sabihin nyo na sa akin, okay? Sino ang inyong dark horse sa playoffs? Who is the team you think that not many are considering to be a threat that can really go far, go deep in the Season 8 championship run? Yuji, Midnight, kayo muna tatanungin ko habang nag-aantay tayo ng sagot sa chat, no? Who's your dark horse? Midnight, ikaw muna. Sino yung team na hindi natin ini-expect?
Feeling ko halos naman lahat ng team na nasa MPL, ang dark horse is RSG. Kasi talagang sobrang lakas ng team na yun. It's a team that you won't expect. to go that far kasi nga syempre bago, although syempre mataas din expectation kasi it's led by Panda, pero you wouldn't expect something that is really really great from this team kasi may mga bagong players din. Pero as of the moment kasi parang ito yung team na talagang lason, kumbaga sila yung execration nung mga past seasons, yan sa execration contender na talaga. So si RSG feeling ko yung talaga, yung parang anytime, any given time sa MPL pwede ka ilaglag.
RSGPH. Actually, a lot of people, even in the regular season, were saying baka nga sila maka-break the code. Diba? Parang meron pa nga yatang episode of Besties yung RSG and Blacklist. Pero, I guess that's not what we saw. I mean, Next Play Evos came closer, right? Onyx was eventually the one who did it. Pero, sige, Yuji, ikaw, sino dark horse mo sa playoffs?
Para sa akin, dalawa eh. I think NXP and mismo RSG. NXP muna kasi like the last time nakita nyo naglaban yung dalawa, naka 2-0 yung next play against sa RSG. And parang may nakita na akong butos doon na parang meron silang certain nag-stick sila sa isang draft nung game na yun. 2 times na trinay nila yung Pakito ata. Ayun, which is nag-cause ng downfall nila, which is very surprising kasi knowing Panda, napaka-lawak ng ng utak nun, and knowing the players of Surgeons, talagang ang dami nilang hero pool din talaga na may papasok, especially Demon kahit apagaling na core ngayon. Pero kung sino talagang manalo dun sa dalawang yon on their first day, yun yung magiging dark horse of the whole MPL tournament para sa akin.
Okay. So, I get it. I understand na yung RSG talaga madaling isipan. Pero ang dami rin nagsasabi na hindi nila sinasagot yung next play Evos. Kasi nga, NXP finished third. Expect mo ba yun? Na third sila, parang week 2. Tama ba? Week 2 kayo nag-third dati?
Week 4.
Okay, basta early season. Tapos biglang natapos third pa rin. So, siguro nga, wag ka na magtampo Midnight. Hindi siya pang dark horse na sagot kasi contender talaga. Alright? Ang daming sumasagot, guys. I love it. Today's show really is gonna be hot kasi nga playoffs ang topic. Tapos syempre, maririnig pa natin yung mga opinion ng mga pros mismo. We have here people from all over. We have international fans, we have local fans. Pero ito, tropa natin lahat. Si Sir Miko ng Omega. Sabi naman, hindi ko isasagot Omega kasi hindi naman dark horse ang Omega. Pero, jersey naman, please. Alam mo na yan. Next play Evos, still there's just very few of them, but it's mostly RSG Echo. Mostly RSG Echo. And Midnight, ito may naghanap na shoutout. Si Kaisam Ives no Pueto.
Idol ko yan, si Wolf. Idol ko yan. Yan ang pinaka-idol kong analyst ever since, guys. Pinaka-idol ko talaga. Yan ang dahilan bakit ako naging caster at naging analyst.
Dong! Siya yung favorite ni Doggy na analyst, di ba?
Omsim. So, sabi ko kayo, Dogs, ba't naman ganun?
Doon yung mismo sinabi habang nandun ka sa bahay, no? Kulang na lang yata tingnan ka niya sa bahay.
Sa likod ako nun. Nung sabi niya, ang pinaka-favorite ka talagang analyst, Wolf. Sabi ko, nanonood ako. Sabi ko,
Kulang na lang tingnan ka sa mata, no? Tarang, ang favorite ko, si Wolf. Alright. A few other answers that's... Yeah, really. I think it's really just playing between Echo and RSG right now. NXPE, there's a few. But really, I consider them an actual threat now, an actual contender. So, we will dive deeper into this discussion. First up, we'll start with the playoffs format, okay? The playoffs format is very different now as compared to previous seasons. Ito siya, guys. Ito yung mapapanood natin this weekend, starting on Thursday. And it's the first time in history. I don't think I can emphasize that enough. First time in history in the Philippines na 6 lang ang magiging teams in the playoffs. And I gotta throw it back. Season 1, UG, isa sa mga naglaro ng Season 1. And ang playoffs natin nun, medyo traditional pa rin, di ba? 8 teams in the playoffs.
Yep.
So, gaano kaiba to? Kunyari, ngayon dito ka naglalaro. Anong feeling mo? Kunyari, 6 na lang yung teams.
Sobrang laking pressure ng ng pag nasa around 3 to 6 slot. I mean 3 to 6 na placer like yung NXP, RSG, Omega, and Echo. Ang laking pressure sa kanila kasi one time na matalo kayo dito, wala na kayong chance na gumapang hanggang grand finals unlike before. Yung unlike previous format, meron ka pang chance pero dito yung mga nasa mapupunta sa lower bracket wala na talaga. Ando na sila. Wala nang gapang factor.
Yung
Yung
gapang day 2.
Ano?
Day 2 pa yung gapang, no?
Karaganda naman sa yung first place and second place dito. Parang sila, sitting pretty talaga sila. So marami silang chance din na makahinga and mas makapag-experiment. Kasi meron pa silang babagsakan. Ganun.
Actually, interesting din yung sitwasyon ng isang upper bracket team. We will talk about that when we get into predictions. Guys, tama yun narinig nyo. Magpe-predict tayo mamaya. So, stay tuned. Midnight, how about you? You're actually competing here. You're actually part of this competition right now. What does it feel like being one of the teams in the 6 in the playoffs?
Well, to be honest, sobrang laking pressure kasi yun nga first day natin, laglagan kagad. Kumbaga, wala yung yung totoo yung sinasabi ni Yuji, wala yung factor na kaya mo gumapang pag nalaglag ka first time around. Para siyang single elims na hinalo sa double elims. Pero ang kinaganda kasi ng format is binibigyan pa ng importance yung seeding ng regular season kasi parang yung mga typical nangyayari sa playoffs, kung sino yung top 2 sila lang yung mag-upper bracket tapos di-distribute na yung mga teams. Dito makikita natin talagang may importance pa rin yung seeding ng regular season. Kumbaga yung points nagma-matter pa rin kasi itong apat na to, kumbaga papatunayan pa rin nila sino yung talagang third tsaka fourth talaga in essence, no, parang pinifilter ng playoffs yung top 4 teams talaga. And sobrang laking pressure kasi even if third place kami, again, 'di ba, nag third place kami, consistent all throughout week 5 to week 7, hindi namin masabi na third placing team kami kasi first round pwede ka malaglag, top 6 ka kagad. So ang laking pressure yung dala ng format. You really have to prove your worth being on that place, no. Kung third place ka, dapat patunayan mo makalagpas ka rin sa first round.
Yeah. Let's talk about what this feels like compared to the older formats. Kasi nga agree tayo na yung gapang factor is kailangan mo siyang i-earn. 'Di ba? Yung upper bracket teams technically at saka yung magpe-play-ins, sila lang ang may gapang factor. Yuji, I remember very clearly, you guys, Season 3, Brenny Sports, playoffs of Season 3, kayo ang gumapang.
Yep.
Diba? Anong mindset nyo nun? Kasi, only games kayo nun eh. Ang dami nyo dinaanan bago kayo makarating dun sa best of 5.
Inisip lang namin alam naman namin na panalo na kami dun. Tapos, kaya na naman namin lahat ng teams na tadaanan namin. Ayun. Parang parang pagod lang kami ng konti, tapos finals na ulit. Yun lang mindset talaga namin doon. Tapos alam namin kaya namin yun. Kaya namin mag-champion. Kailangan kasi positive yung mindset mo eh. Once na nandun ka na sa stage na yun, pero pag nag-negative ka na, na isip mo baka malasan tayo ng team na to, lalo lang kayo magda-downfall. So, just think positive lang.
If I remember correctly, ang dami ko memories nung Season 3 playoffs. Day 1, dun linabas ni Payne yung Franco ulit.
Yeah.
Di ba? Tapos, anong araw kayo nalaglag sa lower bracket? Was that day 1 or day 2?
Wala to ata. I'm not sure, hindi ako maalala.
Okay.
Ito kasi naalala ko, score nila noon 2-1 Bren. Nalaglag sila ng Evos. Diba? Evos
Tapos,
nalaglag sa inyo.
Tapos doon sila bumawi. Doon sila umakyat.
Hindi ko ma-remember.
Ano ko, Evos nalaglag sa inyo eh. Hindi na maalala.
Basta, ang story nun, Archangel umupo lang. Archangel nag-antay. Tapos, yun, by the end, nag-5 games kayo, and wala, just Archangel was just the better team that day, that moment. Pero could have been round 2 for the Aider main lineup. Pero, sige, meron ka bang favorite, Yuji? Meron ka bang favorite MPL playoffs format na nalaroan mo na? In your whole career, meron ka bang favorite?
MPL playoffs format. Parang yung nilaro ko lang din ng 1-5, same format lang din naman lahat eh.
So yun ang gusto mo, yun yung favorable.
Hindi. Mas gusto ko yung this season. Parang kasing mas ramdam nung top 1 and top 2 na ma-upper bracket talaga sila. Kasi dati puro around top 1 to top 2, tapos parang same privilege na din kami ng the rest. Ganun. Eh ngayon, talaga makikita mo parang waiting agad yung top 1 and top 2. So, ang dami nila talagang time para mas mag-observe pa sa kalaban, and mas free. Hindi sila masyadong takot magkamali. Ayun.
Huge, ito, meron tayong tropa pips, si Richard Nieto. Archangel daw naglaglag. Tama ba?
Oo, parang naalala ko Archangel naglaglag second day. Kasi nanalo kami sa game namin, first series namin, pati Archangel, so nagkita kami ng parang semi.
Oo. Upper bracket semis.
Upper bracket
semis. Tama. Okay. Ikaw, Nightmid, do you have a favorite MPL playoffs format?
Ako yung Season 6. Maraming magagalit sa akin, pero gusto ko yung format ng Season 6. Yung single
lahat best of 5. Lahat best of 5.
Yan eh. Endurance test. And tulad ng sabi ko kanina, yung format ngayon, it gives value to the regular season standings, no, yung points. Yung Season 6 talagang matugo. As in, may value yung group stage. Tapos pagdating sa playoffs, pagalingan talaga. Tapos patagalan ng pasensya kasi best of 5 eh. Diba? So, doon mo makikita sino talaga yung panalo sa isang series. Walang excuse yung kabilang team. Kasi pag best of 3, pwede mo sabihin na, naka 2 games lang. So, best of 5 talagang malalaman mo sino yung panalo eh. Diba? Pag nanalo siya, naglagi isang team. So, kaya nagmamata yung sa group stage kasi may chance na hindi mo na makatapat yung kabilang team. Like for example, Signal and Onyx didn't meet in the playoffs nung S6. Pero nung regular season, kita naman kung ano talaga yung disparity ng dalawang team. So, ang maganda sa format ng S6 is i-value yung points nila nung regular season. Tapos pagdating sa playoffs, talagang bahala kayo dyan, magpagalingan kayo. Tapos walang excuse yung mga teams kasi best of 5. Tapos pagdating yung finals, ay ang sarap manood kasi 7 games. 7 games. Only na mabot na 7 games. I think 6 lang ata. Pero yan, ang sobrang sarap panoorin ng best of 7.
Ang hindi ko lang gusto doon sa Season 6 format, regular season, is yung groups. Diba doon na nagsimula yung groups?
Yeah.
Yun lang yung ayoko kasi hindi ganun kadalas natin makita yung talagang bakbakan. Kasi may mga times na isa lang ang laban ninyo. Everyone else too. So, Season 7 din naman ganun, but, I like this one. Regular season nito, tapos siguro playoffs nung naunang mga season. That's what I like. Gusto ko talaga yung gapang factor na at least lahat confirmed. But, sige, speaking of the teams that are actually playing, itong dalawa may confirmed gapang factor. These two teams in the upper brackets confirmed have 2 lives. Let's first bring up our first seed. That's going to be Blacklist International. Yeah, perfect. Again, we mentioned this team here has a interesting situation. Meron silang asterisk. Dahil sa unang lang laban, hindi sila kompleto. Their first match, Oheb is still suspended. Midnight, my question for you, man. Omega ang may chance na makalaban sa kanila sa second round, di ba? Your team is potentially facing Onyx. So, what's the chance of Omega dun sa second round nila? If ever it is Omega, like why is that slot so coveted?
Honestly, ito medyo may throwback na ng konti. Kaya din ganun yung although pinost ko naman na, so
Of course, you explained the whole thing, yeah.
Ganun yung treatment namin sa series na kasi we honestly didn't really care. Kasi even if Omega and Echo faces up each other, tapos ma-pair up kami sa RG and Onyx, yung dalawang team na nasa baba, Omega and Echo, has a fair chance of beating Blacklist, basically. So kahit anong shuffle ng playoffs, okay sa amin kasi kaya nung dalawang team yung Blacklist. Much better lang kung kami nasa baba kasi we prefer facing against Echo and Blacklist kasi mas comfortable kalaban tong dalawang to.
Yes.
For us, preference lang.
Yeah.
Pero either way, although medyo nakakatakot yung RSG kasi nga lason. So baka hindi kami makapasok. Pero either way, OMG and Echo has a fair chance of beating Blacklist. Especially if Omega comes through. Kapag tinalo nila yung Echo, pag sila yung nakatapat ni Blacklist, they have a high chance of defeating Blacklist. Kasi remember, best of 5 Best of 5, Omega at their peak. Sabihin natin, peak strength, no, ng team. Especially with Ryzen coming in to the roster. Kaya talaga ng Blacklist. And yung sinabi mo kanina, yung suspension ni Oheb, I think it's a factor of whether Blacklist will improve or not, or will get better or not. Kasi pwede sabihin na, sige, fine na wala si Oheb, wala yung gold lane na nila. Pero mas nakakatakot kasi yung surprise factor ng Blacklist. Hindi natin alam kung si Haji ba yung magja-jungle, ang daming hero niyan pagdating sa jungle role, so mawawala yung factor na, yung sinasabi ng tao na, limited lang yung draft ng Blacklist. Hindi natin alam kung anong mga ilalabas ni Wise, mali mo mag-gold lane Aldous, diba? So I think mas nakakatakot yung Blacklist this time around compared to the old Blacklist. Syempre nakakatakot pa rin yung prime Blacklist. Pero if I'm in Omega shoes right now, medyo kakabahan ako talaga.
Yeah. I like how you put it. That's something that many fans don't consider eh. Hindi gets ng fans na hindi nyo gustong kalabanin yung Blacklist dahil pilay sila. Not because Oheb is not there. It's more of, kasi muntik na namin sila matalo. Mas maganda lang yung record namin against them kumpara dun sa mga ibang teams na nasa playoffs ngayon. So, again, guys, it's not about the fact na may suspension doon. It's about they just know how to beat them. Again, ganun lang yun. Yuji, ikaw, anong take mo dito sa sitwasyon ng Blacklist ngayon? Kasi nga, potentially kulang sila ng isang player and mas malakas naman sila dihamak with Oheb. Again, ano record? 13-1? Tama ba? 13-1? Regular season? Tama. 13-1. 13-1 with their main 5. So,
13-1.
anong mangyayari kaya sa kanila dito sa playoffs?
Actually, agree ako dun sa sinabi ni Midnight na medyo nakakatakot na yung Blacklist ngayon. Especially, pwedeng maging core ulit si Haji, pwedeng gold lane wise, di ba? Pero, kailangan natin i-factor out na na yung magiging practice time ng Blacklist, which is madi-divide yun. Halimbawa na nag-prepare sila na si Haji Core and Wise sa gold lane for Omega. Pero yung mga susunod na laban nila is this lineup, yun pa rin ba? If not, kasi kung babalik si Oheb, edi another set of practice na naman yun, di ba? Hindi ako sure kung kung ipa-finalize ba nila yung lineup nila. Yung lineup na ilalaban nila sa Omega, yun na rin ba yung hanggang pang finals nila? Kasi pwede sila mag-practice ng ganun. Pero kung mabaguhin pa nila, kung babalik nila si Oheb ulit to gold lane, then Haji to position 5, parang ang hirap ang hirap i-juggle ng time na hirap i-consider ng practice time nila. Especially since nagkakaroon sila ng mga scrimmage araw-araw, imposible na hindi malalaman ng ibang teams na kung ano yung pinapractice nitong team na to. 'Di ba? May information sila nakukuha. So tingin ko medyo mas angat din talaga mas mahirap sa Blacklist yung nangyayari sa kanila ngayon.
Yeah.
Ryzen coming into Omega is another huge factor din talaga.
Yeah, parang may pros and cons siya, clearly, pero hindi naman siya wala nang magagawa. Hindi naman siya talagang completely down. And what's interesting is nabanggit mo, Yuji, yung fact na pag nagpa-practice, hati yun eh. Hati yung oras na isang lineup na Oheb, kasi isang lineup na walang Oheb. But may isang nanonood sa atin na walang problemang ganon. Kasi yung team niya talaga nag-shuffle. Andito si Coach Yeb Meister ng Onyx. So, shoutout sa'yo, paring Denver. Midnight, in your scrims, your team is also kind of like this. Your team is also a team that shuffles. We've seen different versions of Next Play Evos in Season 8. Mahirap ba yun? Na-stress ba yun? Yung parang pinag-iiba-iba mo parate?
Honestly, nakaka-stress siya in retrospect, pero hindi kasi siya nangyari sa amin. Kasi with Next Play Evos, for the match, pinag-usapan namin siya nilalaro. Although nagawa na namin yung 2-2, pero ang naging resolution is, usapan na natin siya nilalaro. Para pag, kunwari, si James nilalaro, di ba? For the whole week, 4 games, yung script walang hatian. Talagang si James yung nakaupo, tapos nakabangko yung player. We did that with Hesa and Reno J, pero nung si Reno J na yung nag-explain, lahat ng games namin since week 6, talagang full set. Kumbaga, sino yung lalaro, sila yung nag-i-scrim ng 4 games 3 times a day. So, hindi namin siya na-experience. So, hindi ako ganoong na-stress kasi before the match even starts or before the preparation even started, alam na namin sino yung upo dun sa match mismo.
Alright, so talagang according to plan. So ngayon, it looks like Blacklist has to make a new plan. They have to think of that. And I don't know, man. 2 weeks to suddenly adjust like this. Tiwala naman siguro. Again, this is Bonchan we're talking about. He has all the support from Eson and from Dexstar to do this. But we'll see. It's definitely not as easy. The agents will support him to death for sure, and a lot of fans will do the same. Pero we still have to see. Let's talk about the other team. Again, na-mention natin ang Onyx Philippines. They are also a team that has a second life for sure. Yung lineup nila, again, shuffling din. Pero sanay sila eh. Sanay sila. We've seen all of their players play. Ang hindi lang nag-iiba dito, si Kyrie at saka si Baloyski. Lahat nagbabago. And I don't know, man. Onyx Philippines, I don't have any idea how they do this. Ano kayang idea ng scrims nila dito, Midnight? Ano kayang itsura nung scheduling nila? Kasi parang may secret code dito si Denver. Meron siyang formula eh.
Parang parang din silang blacklist no? May sarili silang code. And I think with the Master, by the way, kudos kay Coach. Sobrang commendable ng naging improvement ng Onyx as in jump from Season 7 to Season 8. Feeling ko ganun din naman 2-2, but I think may preference din talaga. Like for example, may mga scrim na may preferred players sila, may mga gusto na testing na lineup, these players will play it. So I think hindi siya yung simpleng 2-2 na o laro ka, tapos palit kayo. Feeling ko may preference yan. Baka nga nakasulat sa whiteboard yan or baka nasa notebook ni Coach Sheb. But I do think that this team is skilled enough to really shuffle. Kasi yung players dito naging player ko din, and I really have high regards to these players. Especially kay Ryota at kay Bimo, yung dalawang import ng Onyx, no. And yeah, I think na yung mixture ng team talagang it comes down to preference. Kunwari, itong team yung makakalaban nila, sabi ni Coach, Ryota tsaka Miko, yung first set nila. Kayo ilalaro this coming match, ito yung mga gagamitin nyo. Miko tsaka Dilar, ito yung gagamitin nyo. Dito kayo sa team na to na i-scrim natin bukas. Pwedeng ganun yung pwedeng ganun yung scrim sila everything.
Yeah. I guess it's more than that. I'm sure meron silang sistema and meron silang parang stats na parang okay, ikaw dito, may gusto tayo try, ikaw dito. Yuji, all the teams that you've been part of, never naman shuffling. Like, parati ka namang main 5, di ba? Na-imagine mo ba kung paano yung dynamics kung kunyari, part ka ng mas malaking team?
Una kasi na-imagine pagka ganun meron kasing parang week na na itong linggo to parang mahina ka. Parang hindi ka masyadong nagpe-perform. So, yun yung kinagandaan pagka malaki yung organization na may kapalitan ka, diba? Na mas maganda yung magiging performance, mas maganda yung magiging mas maganda yung i-bring up niya sa team at the end of the week, diba? Then iwas stress din, no? Na-stress ka na maglaro, mas maganda may kapalitan ka talaga. And syempre, this MPL malaki to eh. So napag-aaralan na rin din ng team yung mga galaw mo, yung mga heroes mo, na-check na nila. Maganda yung may may backup plan ka. May pang surprise sila, di ba?
Yeah. Parang Onyx ang may tunay na ganun. Of all the teams now in the playoffs, yung 6 na team na yon, lahat sila may main 5 except Onyx. Well, Blacklist, they have a technically a plan B. Pero tama. So, Onyx, that's one of their main strengths. So, sobrang exciting na makita kung, kunyari, anong version ng lalabas. Kunyari, round 1 ito, tapos baka round 2, depende pa sa kalaban, baka magbago. Pero sige, Yuji, based on your analysis, alam ko, week in, week out, man, nag-a-analyze ka ng MPL pa rin eh. Talagang mahirap alisin yon sa habits mo. Ano yung pinakamalakas na version ng Onyx? Ano yung main 5? Ano yung 5 nila na pinakagusto mo? Ikaw, personal lang like, hindi ayoko gamitin yung word na pinakamalakas eh. Pero ano yung pinaka-gusto mo na performance na 5?
Baby, parang sa Onyx kasi parang merong silang main talaga na paglalaro. Lagi si Kyrie, si Dilar, and makikita nyo laging online yan sa si Baloyski. Tapos yung iba, parang may kanya-kanya silang synergy. Like, yung Miko Pobia sa Marky na tandem. Yung pagka silang dalawa magkasama, parang antindi ng Onyx din. Tapos, Hate and Ryota and Bimo. Parang ganun, may kanya-kanya silang kind of mixture and preference din talaga. Pero kung overall, parang gusto ko yung si Kyrie, Dilar, Baloyski, tapos si Miko sa si Marky.
Gusto mo yung Miko Marky.
Yung limang nandun sa taas.
Gusto mo yung Miko Marky. Ikaw, Nightmid, meron ka bang favorite version ng Onyx? Yung favorite type nila?
Actually, I like the dynamics of Onyx when they filled in Kyrie, Badoy, Dilar, Marky, and Miko. Lalo yung balance ni Dilar, Marky, tsaka Miko. Kasi alam mo, yung tawag ko doon crazy ML na parang may nanggugulo, tapos may nanggugulo din sa kabila, tapos yung tank nanggugulo din. So parang di mo maintindihan kung saan ka pupunta. Doon nga doon umusbong yung parang yung counter ube daw ng Onyx against Blacklist. Kasi hindi mo alam sa katitingin, ang daming pressure sa mapa. And ang contrast kasi nun is yung systematic gameplay ni Ryota, ni Hate, tsaka ni Bimo. So magkaibang identity pag yung tatlo yung naglaro and yung versus the other three. Pero ang nagagandaan talaga ako is yung combo ni Dilar, Marky, Nico, kasi mababaliw ka talaga. As in, hindi mo alam kung saan ka titingin sa mapa kasi ang daming nangyayari, and kung wala kang idea, they'll just run over you in a split second.
Okay. Sige, medyo same yung inyo. Akin mas gusto ko yung systematic. Gusto ko yung pinantalo nila sa Blacklist. Yung lineup na yun, kung ano yung ginamit nila nung pang break the code, yun yung gusto ko. Alright? There's so much that we can bring up when it comes to Onyx. Pero guys, feeling ko nga, aabangan na lang natin eh. Lalaban sila day 2. Alright? So, let's talk about the teams now that are gonna be playing in day 1. Yung laglagan portion natin ng MPL Season 8 playoffs. And of course, we have here Echo, Omega, RSGPH, and Next Play Evos. Unahin na natin from left to right, no? Ang dami nagsabi rin ng Echo who are Okay, babansagan na natin sila. Sila yung Dark Horse. Echo is the Dark Horse. Echo is the Dark Orca. Kasi nga, si RSG, gets ko underdog si RSG. Rookie sila eh. So let's talk about Echo first. I think malinaw naman na meron ng main 5 ang Echo. Yun na yun eh. Di ba? Like, they never changed kung ano yung main 5 nila. It's basically Rafrisha, RK3, Curtizy, Benny Cutie, and Hades. Midnight, I think you're 4-0 against these guys, right? 4-0 or may 3-game series kayo dyan?
Yeah, 4-0 against RSG Echo. Kay Omega, I think namin Omega. 4-2? I think
Okay.
Omega.
So, against Echo, Echo is your first matchup. No. RSG pala kayo. Oh.
Yeah,
So,
RSG.
let's say Next Play Evos ang lalaban sa Echo. What would your mindset be? Let's say Echo ang kalaban ninyo.
Guys, rinse and repeat. Actually, same naman kay RSG at kay Echo na parang dinaanan na natin to, ulitin lang natin ginawa natin dati. Much better lang ngayon kasi nakita na natin yung mga mistakes and we've removed it during practice. Again, against Echo, mas comfortable lang kami kasi kilala namin yung Echo talaga. We all know how they play, how the mindset of their coach is. Specifically si Coach Dale, kasi nagkasama kami dati sa SGD. So alam ko paano siya mag-draft, paano siya mag-strategize. So parang may konting additional read versus RSG. Kasi kay RSG, sige fine, si Panda has been around for a long time. May read tayo sa kanila. Pero there are new players there. Sa Echo, talagang, alam mo na ever since Benny Cutie, at si Taglish, si Hades, been there for a long time, and paulit-ulit lang yung ginagawa nila. So may mas advantage lang talaga for us kung si Echo yung mga kalaban namin. So again, the mindset will be, guys, same lang to, may mga bago din tayong baon, let's just do our best, be better this time, and be confident against Echo.
Actually, agree ako doon. The thing about Echo is, ang totoong parang bagong factor lang sa kanila na parang walang history is RK3. Everyone else medyo may may naisulat ka na eh. So, para siyang homework na isa lang yung blanco. Siyang quiz na isa lang yung hindi mo gets. Everything else kaya mo nang sagutan eh. Yuji, ikaw man, anong basa mo kay Echo this playoffs? What can they do here?
Versus Omega. Actually nasa Echo yung dalawang best ko. Best in God lane and best in support so far. Si RK3 sa si Benny Cutie.
RK3 rookie
Hindi, grabe talaga yung dalawang yun. Yung fair chance nila against sa Omega, I don't know. Feeling ko kasi Omega reached their top form coming into Ryzen. Saka kung hindi ayain ni Billy mag-inom yung team ng Omega eh. Tingin ko talagang mas lamang ang Omega doon. Pero nagugulat din naman kasi ako, like the Argus pick up by ni Cutie. Diba? Nag-ano rin siya, nag-exotic pick, which is, malaking bagay yun sa isang tournament. Pag nabigla yung kalaban mo, andyan yung parang, hindi mo alam kung paano ka-counterin, or sabi mo, kahit alam mo, hindi mo araw-araw na encounter yung ganong hero, and kahit hindi mo try mag-panic sa isip mo, subconsciously, parang unti-unti kayo breakdown kasi hindi nyo pa rin ma-check yung exotic hero na yun. And that's, ang galing ng ang galing ng Echo doon. And so parang 50-50 sa akin pero kung yun nga, ang magde-decide din si Bailey kung hindi sila mag-iinom. Ayan. Pag di nag-iinom, Omega.
Okay. The thing is, it's a tough situation. Pasok na natin si Omega. Sige, pag-usapan natin yung laro ng Omega dito. Sila yung makakaharap ng Echo and they'll move on to face Blacklist after that. Yan naman talaga yung main 5. No chance for KLVJ. I haven't seen the most recent vlog. Yung kung saan nagsabi si Zap na backup team B na nga, si Kiel. Ano mo story nun? Bakit nga ba Ryzen in ngayon?
Well, I have knowledge of why they did it, pero I don't think I'm the proper person to communicate that. Kasi may mga internal na sila, may mga internal stuff sila, and they tried building in Ryzen, and they just had more success with the kid. And sa totoo lang din naman, nagulat ako na ginagawang good laner si Ryzen kasi jungler talaga siya dati. As in fact, all of the teams in MPL nung F7 kilala si Ryzen. As in malakas sa jungler si Ryzen. So nung pinasok siya sa Omega, it just clicked. Parang ito na yung sagot na hinaharap ni Omega for a long time. And it hurts me, it pains me to see KLBJ being subbed out kasi in my perspective, he's one of the at least top 5 junglers in the Philippines. Pero Ryzen is doing better kasi team dynamics yan eh. And I think putting him as the main 5 is the proper choice for Omega, which I do think na yun yung gagawin nila, no? I think main 5 na talaga si Ryzen kasi wala pa naman tayo nakukuha update. Tama si Leo, wala pa namang bagong vlog na nagsabi na, uy, bumalik si KLBJ, and may mga sad boy tweet pa sa Twitter sphere. So I think Ryzen is the proper main 5 for Omega.
Yeah, the thing is, hindi naman din malungkot completely si Kiel. Parang, that's what I love about the King here. Naiintindihan niya na kung ano mang mangyari sa kanya para sa ikabubuti ng team. Hindi naman siya nagrereklamo as far as I'm concerned na bakit hindi niyo palaruin. It's more like sad boy in his own ways. Like, merong pinagdadaanan siya. Teenager things, clearly. Pero sa laro, I'm so glad that Omega found Ryzen. Yuji, tama ba ang basa natin dito? Do you agree na Ryzen nga talaga is the main key here, or at least the main jungler right now for Omega? And how do you feel about this main 5? Kasi ilang beses mo na rin nakalaban tong lineup na to eh. At least yung Exe boys madalas kayong maglaban yan dati. So, how do you feel about Omega right now?
Of course kasi kailangan kapag maglalaro ka sa MPL, mentally prepared ka di ba? So, in case of Kiel nga na nagkakaroon siya ng problems and parang syempre yung mindset niya hindi focus dun sa mismong tournament. So, I think Ryzen talagang mas better fit so far ngayon. Yun lang.
Ako lang di ba? And the thing is, gets kita kasi ako personally, hindi ko ma-explain din kung bakit pasok si Ryzen. Hindi ko masabi kung ano yung unique dun kay Ryzen. Parang, kung pinanood mo yung Omega, tapos tinakpan mo yung pangalan niya, you would notice a difference. Oh, si Midnight siguro, he would, kasi KLVJ fanboy siya. Pero ako personally, like, masaya lang ako sa ginagawa ni Ryzen.
Actually, very characteristic of Ryzen yung niya. Ever since nung nasa Rich Apex pa siya, at totoo yun yung sinasabi nila yun na kahit takpa mo yung pangalan niya. I can tell kung si Ryzen yung naglalaro or ibang jungler. Actually, halos lahat ng jungler naman may mga identity yan. When H2 is playing, pag tinakbo mo yung pangalan niya, masabi ko, si H2 yan. Pag si Carl naglalaro, pag tinakbo mo yung pangalan, si Carl yan. Si Ryzen, ang maganda sa kanya is hindi nawawala yung identity. So parang Omega, they can play catch up with Ryzen. It's the other way around kasi usually kapag may bagong player, yung bagong player nag-adjust sa team. Pero what Omega did is they adjusted their playstyle around Ryzen. Guys, ang ganda ng laro ni Ryzen, sunod tayo dito. Kasi ang ganda ng laro niya, di ba? Truth be told, maganda laro ni Ryzen, ganda ng farming pattern niya, ganda ng natural instinct niya, alam niya siya mag-rotate, alam niya paano ma-pressure ng mapa. So, I really see Ryzen playing his best and Omega is playing catch-up with him. So talagang very characteristic of Ryzen kasi hindi nawawala yun. Ever since na nasa Rage Apex pa siya, ganun din yung mga kampi niya. Sumusunod siya sa galaw niya, pag di nakasunod yung kampi niya, bam! At medyo tagilid ang vapor. Pero with Omega, they've been able to play accordingly naman. So I think maganda yung magiging matchup ni Omega for the playoffs.
Yeah. Ang galing nga eh. Sa totoo lang, yung formula na yun, yung nahanap ng Omega, they really hit gold there. It's surprising na discover nila yon. So tama, minsan si Coach Zico, pag nagtitweet siya, Pacbet is best. Ang galing, nahanap ni Pacbet eh. Diba? Paano nila nahanap yun? Kasi diba, parang there has to be some level of experimentation na talagang, sige guys, kayong apat, iikutan nyo ngayon si Ryzen. Kapag napagana nyo yan, Ryzen in. And so far, very good results. So, again, day 1 against Echo. Diyan tayo magkakaalaman. Let's move on to the underdog. Let's talk about RSGPH. Nabanggit natin kanina na baka sila nga ang tunay na lason. Baka sila nga ang tunay na mambigla. What are their keys to victory here? Sino ang kailangan nating abangan at bakit? Demon Kite nga ba? Or iba ang sekreto dito? Midnight, I want you to go first because some of these players you've handled before. I'm talking about Mr. Fundamental. Meron bang sekreto dito si Heath? Kung bakit napapalakas niya dito si Demon Kite ng ganito?
I think Heath is an ingredient. Key ingredient talaga siya for RSG. For MPL Season 8, I haven't seen Heath yet. Kumbaga, parang hindi ko ba nakikita yung player talaga? Kasi this is not a hit against RSG. Pero truth be told, and real talk lang, no? I haven't seen Heath play to his full potential yet. Yung hero pool niya hindi pa nailalabas. Yung natural playstyle ni Heath hindi nailalabas. I think it's because of the adjustment din kung paano maglaro si Demon Kite. And pati na rin syempre si Aqua, yung tank support nila. Dapat may chemistry din talaga yun. Pero for RSG kasi, I really think that they need to unleash the Heath. Tama yung ginawang keys to victory ni Renmar before. I think that was week 4, yung unleash the Heath. Kasi hindi ko pa talaga nakikita yung Heath. And it's gonna come from back end na yun practice na yun Mostly it's Panda and the team communicating together, ano yung nararamdaman nila, ano yung feel nila. Kasi I do think that there's still a problem with how RSG plays. And yun yung nakakatakot kasi sobrang lakas na ng RSG. Honestly, they don't need keys to victory. They just need to end the game. Ganun kalakas si RSG. May problema lang sila pagdating sa end game, how you close out the game, how you push the final turrets. Pero na-resolve nila yung mga internal problems nila or whatnot. They have a really high chance of beating even Blacklist and Onyx.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Heath, no? Kung ma-unleash nga ba talaga si Heath this playoffs and kung masasolve nila yung problem na yun that Panda's very vocal about. I totally agree. I understand. Pero hindi natin nabanggit dito si Kingslayer. We didn't talk about the Kingslayer much. Yuji, napanood mo naman, I'm sure, ang RSG. Na-analyze mo sila. Is Yaknu a big key here in their success sa playoffs?
Actually, lahat sila Really. Hindi lang naman si Yaknu, hindi lang si Demon Kite. Lahat sila, pag nag-workout talaga sila, or nag-connect sila lahat, sobrang aggressive nila, sobrang talagang pushback kayo lahat Ang problems lang talaga sa RSG, parang nahihirapan sila lagi tumapos ng laro. And kahit lamang na lamang sila, parang hindi nila totally ma-hold yung mga lanes or nakaka-farm pa rin yung enemy side, which is na dapat mas improve nila. Yung totally parang hindi ka na makahinga. Ayun, parang talagang sakalin nila. Matutuloy na sakalin hanggang sa malagutan na. And matapos na yung laro. Ayun.
Yeah. Agree ako sa'yo, man. Parang yun nga din nakikita ko Parang sa early game, si Yaknu nga. Parang mamamain niya. Tapos later, si Nats. Pero pagdating ng mga 15-16 minutes, parang saan tayo? Diba? And again, they're a very team fight heavy lineup. Talagang expect mo sa nila 5v5, 4v5. Tapos kung saan sila nananalo, usually, wala nakahiwalay. Doon sa mga games na talo sila, pag pinanood mo, may nakahiwalay na isa, dalawa, and that doesn't work out. So yun, feeling ko nga din, they have to fix that before the playoffs. And if they do, baka mahirapan ang huli nating team. na pag-uusapan. Siyempre, Next Play EVOS. Okay, pero bias, tanggalin natin ang Next Play EVOS jersey natin. Yung akin nasa laundry. Kasi in-interview ko si Rene J na isang araw. So, let's talk about Next Play EVOS. Unahin natin si Yuji, okay? Unahin natin si Yuji dahil kahit na sabihin natin Next Play fam siya, he's not actively competing with Next Play EVOS. Anong meron dito sa lineup na to, Yuji, na bigla silang nag-third place in the regular season? Napakalakas ng team na to ngayon compared to where they've been. Ano mo meron sa NXPE ngayon?
Pinamaganda kasi i-tackle mo ni yung old Next Play hanggang ngayon. Ganun. Una kasi 'di ba sa Next Play Solid, andun yung Big 3, tapos nagkaroon lang din talaga sila ng problems kay usually sa support eh. Makikita mo ilang beses sa palitan yung support nila from Chester to Exhort to Lancy. So doon marirealize mo na na parang may problem sa communications nila with their support players. Then eto nga pumasok incoming naman si Hayes, which is talagang nabago, which is parang siguro ito yung pinaka-need nilang player, si Hayes nga as na nagsusupport sa kanila. Then na-lift up na yung level ng Next Play. Yung mga nakaraan, especially yung ginawa ni Sir Midnight na to sa vlog na na yung commands nga nila, yung kapag katahimik, 'di ba? Magsalita kayo, 'di ba? Usap kayo. Kasi usually kapag ka pressure game ka or medyo patalo kayo, parang iniiwasan mo magsalita to para iwas CC factor or iwas maling shot call din naman din talaga. Pero iba pa rin talaga kasi yung open comms kayo lagi. And ang laking bagay siguro noon na yung in-advise ni Sir Midnight na yun na mas gumanda yung communication process ng buong Next Play, especially nung pinasok din na si Rene J sa XP. So gumana na talaga gumana na bigla talaga si H2. Kasi nung una parang nagpo-follow up si H2, parang minsan naliligaw. Pero nung andyan na si Rene J din talagang ang linaw na. Ang linis na talaga ng Next Play. Talagang swabe. Wala akong masabi.
Okay. Parang yun din yung yun talaga iba eh. And again, it's puwera fanboy, puwera sa mga sarili-sarili nating bias when we watch these players perform and become, entertaining like that. Sige, ganito. Alam kong interesting to kasi ang hirap pag-usapan ng team mo ng literally nandiyan ka sa bootcamp nyo. So, eto na lang. Tanong ko na lang, Nightmid. Isang tanong para lang maka-share tayo ng konting insight. What's the story between letting Rene J play and not? Yung mga times ba na wala siya is because wala talaga siya sa bootcamp? Is that like internal things?
Simple as that.
Okay.
Di nakakapagod si Rene J kasi wala siya sa bootcamp. And internal things talaga.
Personal, yeah.
It's not a choice that we made. It's not a preference. Talagang lack of presence na talaga na, parang yung kay Sanford, di ba? Sinasabi na, uy, let Sanford play. I can't kasi wala sa bootcamp.
Okay.
Hindi ko pwede palaro sa MPL kasi hindi nakapag-practice, wala sa bootcamp. So it's not a matter of choice eh. It's a matter of makakalaro ba talaga. So si Rene J, once available naman and once nakapag-practice, we let him play naman. So yun.
And that seems to be the right call. That seems to be what works the best. Kasi MPL, they did something very interesting. Parang week 6 or week 7, parang naglabas sila ng week 5 pa lang yata, naglabas sila ng stats na parang ito yung percent win rate kapag nandiyan si Rene J, ito yung percent win rate pag wala. So, at that point ba, nasabi niyo sa coaching staff, sa management, sabi, parang hindi pwede umuwi si Rene J. Kailangan nandito siya parate kasi talagang he wins games.
Actually, nung week 2 ginawa ko yun, sabi ko, kasi even before MPL started, Rene J was not in the bootcamp anymore. Alam naman ng tao to. 2 weeks prior, we were practicing with Hesa and James. So, after nung week 1, naramdaman ko talaga na, don't get me wrong, sobrang lakas ni Hesa. Pero sabi ko, much better kung si Rene J muna yung good lane kasi I need the boys. Kasi yung tinuturo ko sa kanila, na talagang si Rene J naka-absorb. And siya kasi yung maingay, di ba? Siya yung maingay sa game na parang, ito turo niya, ganito, ito dapat gawin natin, dapat dito tayo pwesto na ganyan, huwag natin gagawin ito. So si Rene J yung in-game na sabi niya, uy, huwag ka dyan, actually dito tayo, gawin natin to. Siya yung makontrol talaga. Parang siya yung oh my Venus basically ng ng NXP EVOS. I'm using oh my Venus kasi may kumalat ng video talagang kaya niya kontrolin yung Blacklist. And si Rene J yung gano'n namin. Pag bawal, sabi ni Rene J, wag niyong gagawin to. Kasi sinabi ni Sabi ni coach, baka pagalitin tayo mamaya, baka sakalin tayo, di ba? Panggigilan ko sila ng gano'n. Huwag mong gagawin yan. So, Synergy talaga yun, yung preference. So, nung pumasok si Synergy sa XP lane, kasi wala siya sa bootcamp noon, and nung paglipat namin Pampanga, sabi niya kay Doggy, kanya mag-XP. And nung in-adjust nga namin, nakita din namin ni Zico na, okay. Kasi, nandun yung laro ni Synergy dati as an XP laner, and nandun yung bosses. Tapos, hindi nawala yung mechanics ni Hesa. Kasi sa totoo lang guys, sobrang hirap bitawan ni Hesa sa gold lane. Napakataas ng mechanical skill nito. Nasabi ko na to, I think he's the best gold laner in the Philippines right now. Personally, I'm not saying na siya talaga. Ang hirap bitawan ng dynamics. It's not that James is playing bad. He's a good player. Pero yung team dynamics, di ba? For the sake of winning MPL, ito yung proper lineup. Ganun.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So, guys, Midnight shared as much as he could, okay, without sharing too many secrets na tinatago nila para sa play-in. So, Thursday, makikita natin yung dynamics na yun. Thursday, makikita natin yung epekto ng pagsasalita ni Rene J para sa secondary shot caller. Yuji, may ganun ba nun sa inyo? Sa either main at sa Bren? Maliban sa shot caller, meron pa bang isa na nagsasalita na parang, teka, wag muna. Ito tayo. Meron bang ganun?
Pinakamaingay na si Coco eh. Like, yung mga side lane talaga.
Okay.
Yung isang shot caller din namin. Tapos, usually dati naalala ko, wala naman kami masyadong shot call. Actually, kapag halimbawa sa yung tune ni Hayes, pagka alam mo nag-first kill siya, alam mo may mahuli na siya may masisipa ka na eh. So kayo, ang gagawin nyo, papwesto na kayo. Go for the kill. Ganun na. Wala na get natin tong hero na to. Parang so, alam mo yung sobrang tiwala ka na you don't need the comps anymore. Ganun. Okay. Parang nagsisync na talaga yung katawan nyo.
Oh. Namimiss ko talaga yung old lineup, yung old ML na pag pinanood mo parang, teka, ito yung larong Aiden, ito yung larong Bren. Nako, yan na ginagawa nila. Nakakamiss eh. Pero, okay, sige. Actually, Hayes is playing for Next Play Evos. So, nakita mo ba yung Midnight? May ganun bang mga moments ngayon?
Oh yeah. Even nung SGD Omega pa ako. It's an open secret naman. SGD with Hayes, yung stint namin doon. Actually, kaya ako, kasi ako din nag-refer kay Next Play Evos na, who is Hayes? As in, talagang openly sasabi ko kay Zico, kung si Hayes? Parang miss ko na si Hayes, di ka magkakamali. Kasi, yung dynamics ni Heat dati, tsaka ni Hayes, that's why I really kept on highlighting Heat kanina sa RSG, Kasi, alam ko kung gaano kalakas yung player, and alam ko kung gaano siya kagaling kapag pinair mo sa isang player. Yung dynamics ni Heat dati, tsaka ni Hayes, hindi sila nag-uusap. Matik na, totoo yung sinasabi ni Yuji. Pag pumana si Hayes, may tatalong Cobra sa tama yung pana. Ganun nakakatakot. As in, pag nanonood ka, kasi ako nag-expect ako eh. Diba? Nanonood ako ng cellphone. Tapos naririnig ko sila, ganyan. Kaya ako makikita tatalong yung Cobra, tatama ng pana. Walang comms.
Walang salita. Oo.
Ngayon, si Yahweh at si Hayes, ganun na rin. May mga terms na nga sila na hindi ko naiintindihan eh. Tiwala lang talaga na wala na sasabihin, kunwari sabihin ni Yawi, eto, may kasunod ng pana, gano'n. Parang nandun yung comms na hindi nyo na kailangan talaga mag-usap, promise. Although syempre nag-uusap sila for clarity purposes lang. Pero essentially yung dalawa, ang tawag ko sa dalawa, mamamatay tao eh. Kung nakakita sila ng player, target lock, hindi mo na kailangan tignan, patayon within the next 5 seconds. Parang actually nasa vlog ni Doggy yun, nag-fist pump na silang dalawa eh. Walang usap-usap, patay sila natin. So, totoo yun, yung mga ganong klaseng chemistry na aabot sa point na hindi na nag-uusap. And that's the value of Hayes. Sobrang in-sync siya with other players na gusto niya talagang kalaro.
Feeling ko Midnight, check mo yung ilalim ng table eh. Feeling ko nagkaalabitan niya ng pa eh. Para lang asarin ka eh. Tignan mo, asarin natin si...
Saka nakahiga!
Asarin natin si Midnight. Pagka-tadyak siyo, talanan mo. Pero, sige, exciting stuff. Again, looking forward to the Hayes and Yawi connection kung lumabas man yon. Kung anong version nun ang lumabas, kung yung ginagawa ni na Yuji dati. But for now, let's move on to talk about the metagame that we can expect in the playoffs this weekend. Last episode ng Request Backup, nagkaroon tayo ng stats, Ito yung top 5 heroes na pinakagamit ng MPL Philippines Season 8. And it was no surprise, obviously. Nandiyan si Alice, Paquito, Cho, Farsa, and then a bunch of like junglers and damage dealers from the jungle, Golden XP lane, Hayabusa, Benedetta, and Nathan. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung pwede natin makita sa weekend na to, starting Thursday, are we expecting the metagame to change? Meron bang magiging ika nga ni Midnight crazy ML na magaganap sa draft pa lang? You can be a little mum about this. Hindi nyo kailangan magbulwag ng mga sekreto kung meron man. Pero Midnight, may na-expect ba tayong bago? Or are we gonna stick to mainly what we've seen in the past few weeks?
Honestly, I don't think at this point teams will try to change meta. Although may mga surprise picks siguro. For example, yung mga Bane Jungle, yung mga Argus, even the Cyclops is becoming popular now. Tapos yung YSS nilalagay sa kung saan lane, yung mga nagbi-mid, may nag-gold lane. But I don't think it's gonna shake up the meta. May mga may mga bagong heroes lang na papasok. May mga lumang heroes na medyo mag-drop down ng popularity. So I expect yung actually yung top 4 tsaka yung nasa top 5, these are staple picks still. Top 2 I don't think magiging popular to kasi lagi nakabantong hero na to. Pero yung top 4 and top 5 I think will have a rise in popularity kasi ito yung mga staple picks eh. Especially the Benedetta, the Parsa, and the Nathan.
Okay. Yuji, ikaw, may ina-expect pa tayong bago sa playoffs?
Bago like ano lang, mga surprise pick lang din talaga, mga exotic pick lang din. Siguro ilang teams lang din gagawin mo kasi kailangan mo mag-bring up something new eh. Something that will surprise your enemies, 'di ba? Na hindi nila napaghahandaan. Pero yun nga kasi honestly speaking, when it comes to scrimmage din kasi sa MPL ngayon, especially kung ang nakaka-scrim mo lang is locally teams, hindi mo maiwasan yung may mga nare-record napupunta yung script na yung information niyon doon sa kabilang teams, 'di ba? Pwedeng magkabunyagan din naman talaga before the playoffs. Pero yun nga, pinaka maganda dito is magkaroon sila ng unique na hero na will shaken up the enemy. Ayun. And pero yung stable, yung 1 to 6 niyan or 1 to 7 na madalas pinipick, hindi masyadong mababago talaga. Mapipick pa rin talaga yan. Especially yung Hayabusa, Parsa yan, saka Pakito. Talagang ang tinding, ang sakit niyan eh. Mapa RG, mapa 5-man, grabe eh. Mapa classic eh. Makikita mo talaga dun eh. Iba eh. Iba yung nadadating eh. Ako nga pag nag-Hayabusa or mag-isa sa solo RD, talagang kaya mong buhatin yung teammates mo kahit magpa-feed sila na magpa-feed eh. What if kapag may magagaling ka pang kakampi, 'di ba? Sipin mo yung endless potential ng isang Hayabusa mid. Talagang nakakatakot. And talagang yung mga nandiyan sa top top 1 to 5 na yan talaga game changer din naman talaga sila na heroes. Especially when placed in the correct hands.
I have one more question before we do a quick throwback. Florin, yes or no? How do we read the room here? Ang daming nagtatanong eh, goods ba si Florin o hindi? Kahit ano lang, bigyan nyo lang ako ng thumbs up, thumbs down kay Florin.
Secret. Ako, hindi ako pwede mag-thumbs up, thumbs down eh. Ang masasabi ko na is, I hate the hero.
Sige. I'll take that as...
I hate the hero. Kasi butay butay meaning yan eh.
Oo nga eh. Sige. I'll take how that means, whatever that means. Kasi alam ko eh, kilala ko si Midnight pag sinabi niyang I hate something eh. Pero sige, Yuji, do you like Florin or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, thumbs pa. Nako. Okay. Alright. Sige. The way I read kasi the situation is parang hindi lahat ng teams magpa-Florin. Hindi lahat ng teams hiyang kay Florin. So, we'll see where that goes. Kung ano yung sabihin nun. Pero sige. Real quick, let's talk about the metagame and how you guys see this. Midnight now, very clearly, next play EVOS, kita naman natin na you guys are pushing the metagame a little. You guys are innovating to some extent. And in that innovation, we've seen Nathan be picked up by H2. Diba? Si H2 na assassin specialist, biglang nagma-marksman ulit. So, when it comes to the metagame, sa mabilis na tanong na lang, do you aim to break it or do you aim to just abuse what we have now? Ano bang direction mo bilang isang analyst?
Yun, sa practice, siguro, the way I'll phrase it without revealing too much is that we're playing around it.
Okay.
So, ito si meta. Ito tayo sa labas.
Yan na lang, ganyan lang. Oh, pero hindi tayo lalayo. Ito lang.
Kasi pwede kang pumasok, pwede kang lumabas anytime.
Okay. Para kapitbahay mo si Meta. Para kapitbahay mo siya. Okay, tropa. Sige. Yuji, kayo. I mean, specifically in your time with Bren and Aether, nung merong metagame nun, anong ginagawa nyo? Anong priority nyo nun? Tinatry nyo ba siyang basagin? Or parang, ito yung malakas, ito yung focus natin?
Yun, doon kami sa kung ano yung malakas yung focus namin. Especially pag kami mga bagong heroes, kailangan may include namin agad sa lineup yan. Kasi dati wala pa yung mga tutorials. Dati may bagong hero, wala yung mga mapapanood mo sa YouTube na kung sino yung mga magagaling gumamit, mga top 1 hero, di ba? So, sakaling ma-master mo yung hero na yun, i-input mo sa team mo, wala sila, at yung enemies, wala din sila mapanood na ganun, di alaking plus sa inyo yan, di ba?
Tama. Tsaka iba rin kasi panahon nun eh. You're right. Ngayon, yung araw na paglabas ng hero, may videos agad kasi nga may advanced server. Pero noon, parang pag linabas mo sa MPL, wala, bardagulan. Dun yung palang mararamdaman yung lakas. Man, I miss the good old days. Okay, sige. Guys, alam kong ito ng pinakaabangan nyo. Isa sa mga pinakaabangan nyo actually. It's time for us to do some predictions. And nagpaalam naman ako sa ating guests, and G naman sila. Okay? So, it's time for us to check out what they feel is gonna happen in the playoffs. And we're gonna be using the playoffs prediction challenge template ng mga tropa natin sa Covenry. Alright? So, if you wanna win Dias, go ahead, check out that page and join this challenge. But for now, Midnight, lapag mo na. Ano ba sa tingin mo mangyayari sa playoffs?
Ito yung walang kabias-bias na prediction ng isang analyst ng Next Play EVOS. And I don't, I can confidently say that this is a possibility. Siguro mga 15%, no? Pero I think if given the proper conditions, Next Play EVOS against RSGPH, again, having a background of us getting a 4-0 record against RSGPH, I can confidently say na kaya namin mag-advance. Mas maganda sana kung echo kalaban namin, pero nasa RSG tayo. Pero mag-a-advance kami against RSG to face Onyx. Tapos Omega versus Echo, I think Echo's lack of innovation with the regular season will hurt them kasi Omega Esports, it's a team that is full of surprises, and when it comes to dynamics, they have a higher chance of innovation. Kumaga yung lineup nila, ang daming pwedeng gawin. Si Echo, for the longest time, they've been Echo. Okay? So I think it's gonna hurt them in this series, no? And Omega Esports will advance is the face Blacklist International. Basically, rematch ng MPL Finals ng S7. Tapos, bababa si Onyx. So, hoping for the best na to, no? NXP versus Onyx. Although historically speaking, hindi kami nanalo sa Onyx, pero we came close. Actually, 3 of our matches against Onyx was almost a victory for us. May mga errors lang talaga nangyari, and we fixed that. Hopefully, hindi siya mangyari sa playoffs kasi na-fix na namin. Pero if that happens, I think Omega will drop as well against Blacklist International to advance sa winner bracket, upper bracket finals. Tapos Onyx Omega sa lower bracket, then Onyx will advance, as Onyx will fight against Blacklist, pero I don't think di na mangyayari yun, nangyayari nung group stage. Don't think di na mangyayari yung nangyayari sa group stage kasi Blacklist will be ready against Onyx, and at this point pakikita na ng Blacklist kung ano yung recipe to success basically ni Onyx, and they will advance to the grand finals. Hope for the best. Sana kami yung M3 reps.
Okay, gets. You know what, Midnight, nandito si Coach Zigo. Linabas daw ang salam. Man, wala ka naman tiwala. Ang ginagawa ni Midnight dito, nagmamanifest. Okay? Hindi lang to prediction, manifest to. Oo. Claim it. The secret of the universe. Pero, sige, shoutouts rin kay Dexstar. Kanino daw kaya hiyang? Si Florin. Ako. Dex, thanks for dropping by. Okay, Midnight wanna fly. Yun ang nangyayari dito kasi grand finalists. Eto, sige. Doesn't matter. I think for now, wag nating i-pressure. Hanggang dito lang ang prediction. Hanggang grand finals. Sige.
Grand finals lang. Kahit manalo si Blacklist, okay lang. M3 yan.
Sige. Yuji, ikaw naman, man. Anong itsura ng iyong playoffs prediction?
Oh my God. Ayan, so... So yun na sa upper bracket. Simulan natin sa NXP versus RSG. Tingin ko talaga medyo lamang dito yung next play Evos din talaga, especially with their previous matches din talaga. Hindi naka-score doon yung RSG. Pero ano pa rin yun nga, pareho silang dark horse para sa akin. So whoever wins sa kanilang dalawa talagang aabot ng possibly grand finals. Pero para sa akin mas lamang talaga next play ngayon. Ang dominante ng nila. Ang linis na talaga ng gameplay talaga nila. Tapos sa baba naman Omega versus Echo. Omega nga yan, yun nga, tulad ng sabi ko kanina, pag hindi inaay ni Billy sa labas, Omega yan, di ba? Then Onyx versus next play. Paano ba to? Onyx kasi ang daming kasi nilang pwede ipasok nga, yung tulad ng ginagawa naming combinations kanina. Baka mahirapan mo si Coach Midnight. Sabi nga niya, 'di ba, nananalo sa scrimmage. Mas lamang daw sa kanila yung mas lamang daw sila when it comes to scrims. Wala akong ganong idea kasi hindi ko man nakikita yung talagang scrimmage nila. Pero based sa understanding ko, pagdating na siguro ng playoffs, tapos may nakaset na talagang team tong Onyx. Feeling ko mag-aano pa rin sila. Ang lakas kasi nung panggulo nila sa early. And kapag kasi napapansin ko pag nadi-disrupt si H2 talaga sa early na matindi, medyo nagfo-fall down konti ang next play. So I'll go Onyx for this one, pero who knows, 'di ba? Possible talaga next play din 'to eh. Then Blacklist International versus Omega. Ito yung masakit sa ulo nga kanina na yung pinaghahandaan kasi ng Blacklist is a team with Oheb and a team without Oheb, no? So, feeling ko i-take advantage to ng Omega without Oheb din talaga. Kasi, hindi mo kasi pwedeng i-switch role agad si Halimbawa, i-bike natin sa core si Haji, tapos si Wise sa gold lane. Parang nakikita ko 50-50 yun. Especially, ang pre-access kasi ni Haji this time is Tak. And, yung pagpa-practice na isang core mechanics, dapat araw-araw yan. Diba? So, mahirap i-transition agad-agad basta-basta kahit pros ka. Feeling ko mahirapan dito yung Blacklist din talaga. So, I'll go Omega for this one. Tapos sa baba, RSG Echo. Hindi ko alam sa kanilang dalawa.
Yuji, hindi yata kasama yung RSG Echo. Laglag na sila eh. So, ang next totoong prediction dyan, next play Blacklist lang.
Okay.
Oo. Mali yung first round lower bracket. Okay lang yan. Laglag yan.
Okay. Sorry.
So, next play Blacklist. Next play Blacklist.
Next play Blacklist. Ayun nakalagay
doon. Yung secret.
Maraming magagalit kasi. Hindi ko pa rin, saka yung pa isa, hindi ko kasi alam talaga yung final lineup din talaga ng Blacklist. Pero, feeling ko, aangat dito yung next play dahil dun sa disadvantage nila na yun. Feeling ko talaga mas aangat dito yung next play. Kasi ang laking disadvantage talaga yung mawawala si Oheb, tapos yung practice time talaga nila. Ewan ko paano nila i-manage talaga yun. Pero sa Onyx Omega naman, yung based on consistency talaga, I'll go for Onyx. Tapos ano sunod nun? Wala na, no?
Or yun na yun. Yun na yun. Tapos, secret na lang. Okay na yan. Lagyan natin yung secret. Madaming magagalit. Okay na yan.
Save na.
Okay. Sige.
Pamalintigan
Sige. Guys, alam ko kayo, nag-iinit na rin kayo sa inyong predictions. Shoutouts nga pala kay The Hitman na umaaligid dyan sa kwarto niya. What's up? Pero you guys can, again, join our little prediction challenge. Punta lang kayo dun sa page natin. Tropa natin dito sa Covenry. They're doing it. You can win Dias that way. But, sige, for now, pag-usapan lang natin muna anong effect nga ba ng predictions sa isang pro team. Midnight, obviously, you're part of the team. Pero before competing with Next Play Evos, before being part of their organization, team casters ka eh. Nasa amin ka nun eh. Hiniram ka lang ni Doggy. Hiniram ka lang ng Evos. Pero, what does it make you feel like whenever now you see teams or you see the fans predicting? Kunyari, nabasa mo yung mga comment section, tapos pinapost nila. Anong feeling nun bilang analyst ng isang team na nandun sa brackets?
Honestly, syempre, dahil ako din yung nagbibigay dati ng predictions, no? I don't really care if people read it or not. I just share my opinion. Ngayon, sa kabilang panig na ikaw naman yung nakaka-receive nung predictions. Same approach. I don't really care. Kasi at the end of the day, it's the opinion or the perception of the fans or the audience, no? Kasi for us, hindi naman naapektuhan ng opinion ng ibang tao yung practice namin. Kasi we produce results based on the practice that we do and the effort that we put in. So, syempre, minsan matutuwa ka pag ikaw yung nilalagay sa champion, malulungkot ka pag alam mo na binababa ka ng tao. Pero at the end of the day, it's just a post in the internet, diba? It's just an opinion being put out there by the fans. Appreciative kami pag may mga supporters and appreciative din kami kahit may mga bashes kasi at the very least nakatutok sila sa amin. Pero pagdating sa yung effect nun sa mindset namin going into the playoffs or sa practice namin, same thing, we don't really care kasi it's not gonna affect how we perform and it's not gonna affect the result of the fruits of the effort of both teams, no, pati yung kalaban namin. So yeah, again, nothing really much there. Nandun siya for additional content, additional entertainment, and hype na rin sa mga upcoming matches. Pero with us, siguro yun yung yung pinaka-statement ko. We don't really care. It's effort based, and bahala na sila kung ano magiging resulta.
That's a good way of putting it. Lalo na nasa kamay mo rin kasi yung fate mo, 'di ba? Parang pwede mong trabahuhin na magkamali yung mga prediction nila or pwede mong trabahuhin na tama yung minanifest mo na makakapag-M3 nga ang next play
Captain of my ship.
Diba? So that's just a positive approach. So, si Zico ba yun? Yung kasama ni Renny? Si Zico ba yun?
Zico na Renny.
Ayan. Okay. Shoutouts, Coach Z. Pero tama. Again, contents lang yan eh. Comments lang yan sa Facebook eh. Nandyan lang yan eh. It's just people saying things and the best thing that you can always do is just focus, diba? Focus. Ika nga ni Rendon Labrador. Focus. Ako na out of focus. Kasi gumagalaw yung camera ko. Ayan, focus. Ayan, focus. Congrats nga pala on having the baby, Rendon. I hope it's a happy, healthy child. And sana mag-ML din siya. Rendon, kailangan mag-ML. Okay, pero wait lang. Yuji, ikaw. Sa tinagal mo sa larangan ng Pro ML, I'm sure madalas mo na rin nakikita yung mga prediction ng mga tao, mga comments nila about your performance. Several times you've been to the grandest stage of them all. Nakaka-apekto pa ba yun? Anong feeling nun para sa'yo?
Actually, wala. Sa paglalaro ko dati, parang hindi ko naman na-encounter yung predictions na yan. Kasi once na alam na naman namin na yung strengths namin as a team, alam na namin yung gagawin namin, there's no need for predictions. There's only need to win the game. Just produce the result, win the game, get the trophy, get the money, have a happy vacation.
Rinse and repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so again, same mindset. Just focus and wag hayaan. Never pa naman nangyari. Even now, I'm sure your name is still brought up in conversation pag sinabi nilang, the best of all time, yung mga Uji. Wala yon. Para sa'yo, it's like, tutuloy lang ako dito. I'll just do what I do. Alright. Guys, again, you don't get to where the mage dad is now without focus. So I think that's one key for a lot of us. But for now, sige, let's go back in time. Let's close on a happy note. Throwback muna tayo ng konti. Here's another bit where you can join in. Tell us, who is your favorite all-time MPL team? Okay? Your favorite MPL team of all time. Lagyan niyo sa chat ngayon. Comment. Sabihin nyo rin what season. Kasi iba-ibang season yan eh. And you have to have a favorite. So, unahin na natin si Midnight. Midnight, sinong favorite mong team of all time in MPL history?
Sorry kay Yuji, pero ako eh. Angel fanboy ako eh. S3, Season 3. Yung roster na nag-champion. Kasi it's the first time that I really yung nakasama sa MPL journey kasi first MPL ko yun and actually may backstory nakasama ko si Panda kasi sa kwarto. First cast ko nakasama ko si Panda tapos nakapagkwentuhan kami, naging close na kami ni Panda. And I told him na parang medyo different kasi may background ako na ibang game. Yan sabi ko sa kanya, medyo different yung yung look ng Archangel compared to the other teams. And I even told him na sabi ko sa kanya, Panda, team mo magcha-champion. Sabi ni Panda, no, don't jinx it. Sabi niya sa akin. Kasi hindi namin niya harapan, don't jinx it. I don't want to hear something like that. Kasi baka daw ma-jinx. Sa sa perspective ko, talagang may pakiramdam ako na ibang-iba yung Archangel compared to the other teams ng season 3. And being season 3 my first MPL job as a caster, no. For ML. It's really fun and amazing to witness the event alongside Archangel. Tapos sila pa yung nanalo. Actually, humabol ako ng Grand Finals. Galing ako sa ibang event. Wala kasi ako na last day. Humabol ako sa Grand Finals. Inabot ko yung winning moment ng Archangel Game 5 against Brent. So doon ako na-inspire na sabi ko, okay din tong ML, and sobrang ganda ng community, sobrang fresh kasi bago and very competitive. So sila yung bias ko pag yung pipili ako ng best lineup of the entire MPL lifetime.
Okay. And it's a great answer. Nice story you told. Pero shoutouts nga pala one more time to Tosca. Tosca is the one who took that image. It's from their website. Nagsorry ka kay Yuji kanina kasi hindi yung team niya yung pinili mo. Pero ang malupit pa doon, yung team na tumalo sa team nila, ang pinili mo pa. Kasi sa picture na yun, si Yuji nandito sa likod. Talo sila nun eh.
Ano ba ako doon?
Oo, camera ka nun. Kasi season 3 yun eh. So, season 3 yun eh. Di ba? So, stage yun. So, nandito si na Yuji somewhere. Di ba?
Mga nakaganon sila.
Awate yung picture na yun sa baba. Sa likod.
Nakaganon sila sa yung syempre Grand Finals di ba? Game 5. Nakaganon sila doon, no? Hindi, pero...
Feeling ko nasa backstage. Kausap nila si Mitch yata. Oo. Oh, basta nandyan sila. Tsaka si Bangs. Kausap niya si Bangs. Si Sir Jab nandyan. Feeling ko nandyan sila eh. Oo. Naalala ko pa yun. Pero okay. Sige, andito si Panda. Yan yung puting buhok dito.
Shoutout pala kay Chris Q, Phantom 6 man.
Yan. Ito, tsaka si JJ ng Munton. Si JJ yan, di ba?
Apa?
Yan sa kanan. Anyways, okay. Love it. We have people from chat real quick. Shoutouts muna sa mga nakikisagot ng tanong natin. Who's your all-time favorite MPL team? Sun Sparks, S4, sabi ni Princess. That's my favorite team. I was gonna answer this too. I would say Sun Sparks, S4, S5. Maybe S5. Kasi nandun si Kilowash. S5, yun yung nag-back-to-back sila, tsaka si Greed. Bren, S6, sabi ni Neil. Onic and Blacklist, Allen. Eto na, ang dami sumasagot. Aider Main, si Andrew, si Nick, si Martin. Yan, Aider Main, Season 1. Also, the same answers are coming up through the EGG network. Ito yata yung shinare ni Yuji na stream. Kaya nandito sila. Nandito si EJ Dalog, si Jonathan, si Harold, si Justin. Yan. Mga Aider Main fanatics, mga respect the OGs. Si Kram. Yuji! Hindi naman sikreto. Feeling ko, yung sagot mo is yun din. Tama ba?
We made the legacy eh. Na rin kami, na-reach na rin namin, naging benchmark na rin kami isang beses, tapos naging the best na rin kami sa Southeast Asia, di ba? Way before. And saka yung team chemistry talaga namin, nakakamiss balikan, pati team bonding din talaga. Sobrang nakakamiss. Sobrang ibang-iba. Ewan ko, parang pag pinapanood ko pa rin yung yung sa mga YouTube, yung mga ginagawa namin nun talaga, talagang iba yung nafe-feel ko, unlike sa mga ibang season champions sa mga MPL. Hindi pala, sa Blacklist ko lang ulit nakita yun. Yung ganong performance nila na parang isang katawan kong gumalaw. Iba yung Blacklist din talaga eh. So, parang kami dati. Ganun. Kaya
okay, Blacklist season 7. Okay, so yun yung parang last comparison mo na parang, uy, this reminds me of us noon. Okay. Sige, guys, yung picture na nga pala yun galing sa MPL Season 1. Yan, ito galing sa MPL Season 1 to. And si Mineski pa may hawak noon. So this is from mineski.net. Not sure if the website's still up. But yeah, this is si Yuji to, yung katabi ni 666. Tsaka katabi ni Vil, tsaka ni In. Yan. Oh, ba't galit? Yuji, ba't galit ka sa picture na to? Parang di ka nakangiti.
Pagod na kami lahat niyan eh. Tapos pinipicturean pa kami. Gusto na namin umalis yan. Gutom na kami, pagod na kami. Tapos ang dami pang interview, ang dami pang picture, ang dami pang shakean.
May 1.5 million.
Pero, to be fair, tingnan mo naman si Coco, fresh pa, nakangiti si Coco. Punit yung pantalon, si Ribbon, nakangiti pa.
Pilit yan. Tingnan mo yung ngiti, parang nyuwi.
Parang guys, pauwi niya na kami. Pero ano, Aleo si UG lang yung di nagbago itsura dito Sa akin si UG lang yung di nagbago itsura. Kaya idol na ko si UG. Ever since, ganun pa rin siya. UG pa rin siya. Mage and UG pa rin siya.
Oo nga, no. UG, wait lang Gayahin mo yung mukha na to, yung sa billboard. Gayahin mo ito, yung mukha sa billboard. Ito. Yung gawin mo ngayon.
Diba?
Ano? Lahat sila yung
idol.
Si UG, guys, ageless. Okay? Si UG the Immortal. Pero, alright. Again, this is an interesting show tonight. As in, I think so far the most action-packed and most exciting request backup yet. Kasi we went back to the past and then we looked forward to the future. Ano ba mangyayari ngayong weekend na to? Napakainit. And I couldn't have done it better with any other guest. Talagang itong Yuji and Midnight tandem na to, ngayong araw na to, this was destiny. This was meant to be. Maraming salamat, gentlemen. Thank you for making time for this show tonight. Ano mga final shoutouts ninyo? And share nyo na yung social media ninyo. Midnight, go ahead.
Para doon sa yung sa umiikot na lalagyan ng relo ni Leo sa likod niya. Pero kidding aside, shout out sa fans ng Next Play Evos. Keep on supporting us and sana abangan nyo kami sa playoffs this coming Thursday, October 21 in our match against RSG, and especially na rin sa mga sumusuporta sa akin, family, friends, pati na rin yung fans. And you can follow me on my socials at MDNYT97. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at MDNYT97. And yeah, keep on supporting lang. At pati na rin para sa YouTube ko, Midnight na yung pangalan ko, din Neil de Guzman, so madali na siya hanapin. Although wala pa akong vlog, pero baka may release ako bago ng playoffs. So again, keep on supporting lang sa Next Play Evos, and hopefully, makamit natin yung goal natin ngayon this season.
Right. Thank you. Papanoorin ko yan bago mong vlog. Looking forward to it. UG, shoutouts, man.
And shoutout sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa akin sa stream ko araw-araw. Then follow nyo ako guys sa YouTube ko, subscribe kayo, Mage UG, and makita kayo doon ng daily na tutorials and proper items sa mga new mage heroes or new support heroes na ginagamit. Okay. Tapos sa TikTok ko, Mage.UG, follow nyo ako doon. Puro kalokohan doon. Matutuwa kayo pag tumambay kayo doon. And tapos, lagi nyo lang supportahan sa stream ko and supportahan nyo rin yung team ko is team natin, Next Play.
Thank you so much. Yuji, gumawa ka na ba ng Twitter? Please say yes. Sana may Twitter ka na.
Meron na akong Twitter way back kailan ko lang nakuha. Meron pala akong ginawang Twitter nung high school pa lang ako.
O sige.
Sa try kong gamitin na lang yun.
Ibalik mo na, Yuj, kasi hindi ka namin matag sa Twitter, sa totoo lang. Okay. Gawin mo na lang Mage.UG. I'm sure wala namang...
gawa na lang ako bago.
Gawa na bago. Guys, follow nyo si Yuji, itatag namin siya, titweet namin siya hanggang i-follow nyo siya, okay? So, boys, thank you so much. Guys, we're gonna head on out of here, signing off. Thank you so much for another fruitful and productive episode of Request Backup. Sobrang enjoy, sobrang hype. And on behalf of the team over at EGG Network, Jamal, George, Ash, Rob, and did I miss anyone? Everyone in HQ, all right? Thank you so much. And of course, on behalf of Direk Kaisaya, you guys are awesome. Hopefully we see you guys next week because next week's episode is gonna be hype! Pinaplano ko na siya and we're gonna have international guests. So, see you there because that's gonna be the M3 show. But for now, kita-kits on Thursday. It's going to be the playoffs. But tomorrow we have another show called Day Zero. Abangan nyo rin yun. We're gonna be doing something different. So, hope to see you there. But for now, peace out, stay safe, and good night! Dog, let's go! Bye!
Request backup!